Hello and welcome to the in-depth series section of Drishti IAS. I'm Aisha, and in today's episode we will be talking about the topic of the 8th Pay Commission. So there's a good news for the central government employees that the 8th Pay Commission has been approved by the union government. So first of all, let us look at the timeline. First, we will be looking at the news. Then what is the history of the Pay Commission? What is a Pay Commission? Why Pay Commission is required? And what are the challenges faced by the Pay Commission? And in the end, a prelims MCQ. Topic is of relevance from General Studies paper 2, that is policies. So the news talks about 8th Pay Commission for central government employees approved ahead of budget 2020. So the central government employees are the employees which will stand benefited from it. As we move forward, Drishti IAS Mukherjee Nagar classes has now been shifted to Noida. So the admissions are open for offline batches in English medium and Hindi medium both for the IAS Foundation course covering both prelims and mains. The English medium batches, the admissions are open, while the Hindi medium batches have begun from the 16th of January. Timing is 11:30 AM. And then there is Delhi Karol Bagh batch in English medium is starting from 28th of January also. So if you have any query, give us a call at 87501. You can also download the Drishti Learning app, or you can also visit the Drishti IAS website. So moving on to the news, the Union Cabinet has approved the implementation for the 8th Pay Commission to revise the salary of the central government employees, and the number of the central government employees stands at around 50 lakh employees. Revise salary means that whatever be the salary as of now, there will be an increment in the salary, increase of salary, and this salary does not only consist of the salary, it also consists of the DA, which stands for the dearness allowance. Also the pension and allowances of around 64 lakh central government retired employees will also be stand revised. Then the exact date for its setup has not been announced yet. While if we talk about the 7th Pay Commission, it was established in the year 2016. So the 8th Pay Commission has been approved as of now, but the setup date has not been finalized yet. So let us now talk about what is the history of the Pay Commission. So the Pay Commission, which was constituted by the central government approximately every decade means 10 years. So every 10 years a Pay Commission is constituted by the central government to revise the salary structure of its employees, looking into the different perspective of the economic growth, inflation and other allowances, and with regard to the present employee base plus the retired employees of the central government. Since the time of 1947 that India got its independence, 7 Pay Commissions have been established till now, and the 8th Pay Commission has been approved now. The 4th, 5th and the 6th Pay Commission also had a 10-year terms. So the Pay Commission, single Pay Commission term is for 10 years. Recommendations included a salary hike of 14% for the government officials. In basically, if you will talk about all the Pay Commissions and specifically the last Pay Commission, which was the 7th Pay Commission, so you can say that the salary increment has been around 14 to 15%. Then the chairman of the 7th Pay Commission is Justice Ashok Kumar Mathur. Now let us talk about what is a Pay Commission. So the Pay Commission is a body which is set up by the central government that reviews and recommend changes to the salary structure of the central government employees, and the state government employees also look into the Pay Commission, which has given its recommendation for the central government employees salary revision and restructuring, and also to the retired pensioners. So it is basically a body which looks into that how much salary increment the central government people or the employees need, looking into the aspects of how much inflation has taken place, then into how much economic growth has taken place, what is the condition of the government, the fiscal responsibilities of the government and other things, so that the income pay parity The income disparity must not be there between the other employees and the government sector employees. Then the composition of the pay commission comes under the Department of Expenditure, Ministry of Finance. So ministry, if you will talk about, then it is Ministry of Finance, and within the Ministry of Finance, it is the Department of Expenditure which looks into the composition of the pay commission. And pay commission is a recommendatory body. Its recommendations are not binding in nature. It means that whatever recommendation the pay commission is giving to the central government or to the Ministry of Finance, it is up to the Ministry of Finance or the government to whether to take up those recommendations or not, because they are advisory in nature. The first pay commission was set up in the year 1946, and the recommendations are not mandatory for the government to accept. Then why pay commissions are required? What are the reasons that every 10 years a pay commission starts? So first and foremost is the salary revision. Every employee deserves to have a salary revision or a revised salary looking into the different economic scenarios around him or her. So it considers various factors like inflation, economic condition, cost of living, and the prevailing market rates while recommending the revision. And the government employees receive fair and competitive salaries as compared to the market and as compared to the other state government employees and the other economic scenario. Then comes the impact on public finances. Significant impact on the government's financial expenditure, because the central government employees is a very big chunk, or you can say the number of employees, more than 50 lakh employees will benefit from the 8th pay commission, and plus the retired employees, so around 65 to 70 lakh people who are retired, so they receive their pension. So it puts, or you can say it follows, or it forms a very large chunk of amount from the government expenditure. Then social equality. It addresses the issue of pay parity and social justice, and the government employees receive fair and competitive wages and helps to reduce income disparities between different sections of society, be it within government, be it in the market, looking at the difference of private and government, looking at the inflation, looking at the increasing cost of living, and specifically in the urban cities, be it the bigger cities, the tier 1 cities like the Delhi, the Mumbai, Bengaluru, Kolkata, Chennai. So the cost of living is also very high. So looking into all these aspects so that the people of the government or the central government employees do not talk about or feel social inequality. Then reviewing allowances and perks. Reviews and recommends changes to the various allowances and perks provided to government employees, such as housing allowances, medical benefits, and the travel allowances. Because as the cost of living increases, inflation increases, the economic condition changes, the dearness allowance and the other allowance also needs to change time to time. And the DA, that is the dearness allowance, it varies from person to person and also from city to city, place to place, because a rural area might have a less DA while the person who is working in an urban area or a metropolitan city will receive a higher DA. Now the challenges faced by the pay commission. So what are the challenges which a pay commission faces while increasing the salary or while revising the salary of the government employees? Economic conditions. So the economic fluctuations and the uncertainties impact the government's ability to allocate funds for salary hikes. Now the pay commission will have to see the finances of the government also, because it is the government who will pay the pension and the salary of the people. So if the government finances is not doing well, then how is the government going to pay its employees? Then the fiscal constraints. So the government has to balance its fiscal responsibilities, including managing budget deficits and controlling public debt. Now the government also has to pay the loans which they have taken, the interest on those loans. Then the central government will also have to pay the amount to the state governments. Then it also has to pay all other responsibilities that it has to follow. Then the debt it has to pay, the deficit it has to pay, and then the salaries also they have to pay. Inflation and cost of living. High inflation rates and rising cost of living affect the purchasing power of individuals. Now imagine a person who is living in Delhi or who is living in Mumbai. So the rent of these cities are very, very high. So the cost of living spikes up to another level. Now it becomes a challenge for the pay commission to see that how much HRA or how much salary revision or how much DA revision needs to be done to those people. Then income disparities. Addressing income disparities between different levels of government employees can be challenging. Group A employees are there, Group B, Group C and the Group D. So how much increase every single segment of people or every single section of people needs, that is also a big challenge. So these are few of the challenges. And now in the end, a prelims MCQ, and you people need to tell me the answer in the comment section. So the question reads, the composition of the pay commission comes under the Ministry of Finance, Ministry of Home, Ministry of Commerce or Ministry of Consumer Affairs? An easy one because we have discussed this in the video. So give me the answer in the comment section, and that's all for today. Thank you so much for watching. Till we meet next time. Keep reading, keep writing and keep subscribing to the channel. Thank you.
For more informative content, like, share and subscribe, and do not forget to press the bell icon to get the notifications.